Good morning, Minecraft people. How are you guys doing this beautiful Minecraft morning? Today we are starting off in our creative world here. You can see all these various builds and everything. But today we are going to build and finish, hopefully, this spider spawner that we have going on. It is functional now, however the design is not exactly what I want it to be. This is my mock-up. This is what I'm working on right here. You can see this is my vision for it. Always better to do stuff in creative first, just because it's easier. You can do what you want. You can work out the kinks a lot easier when just flying around rather than pillaring and whatnot. Oh man, every video someone comes online. Alright, so this is what we got. This is good right here. I love this pathway. Just a chaos of red carpet, wool, and these cracked bricks, or cracked stone bricks, mossy stone bricks, cobblestone and moss stone. I'm not sure how I feel about the moss stone just yet. It is really green. Maybe more towards the end where I kind of want that nature thing. I haven't worked out yet. That kind of stuff is easy to do in creative, just kind of, or in survival. I can just mess around with dirt and all that stuff. Here, obviously, we have our enchanting table. This is like the wall here that would push out here. And yeah, so basically what I wanted to go about doing is working out exactly what I want. These lamps, these chandeliers, really good. I'm really happy with these. I think we're going with them. Sadly, they take item frames, so hopefully I'll find a lot of cows on my travels. I need to go back and get. I don't have nether fence. I don't have glowstone. I don't have any more glass, so I'm gonna need to go back to the home and get that. As far as the stone brick is concerned, I don't know. I was thinking about randomly going about doing this and doing the same thing we have on the floor, just up here on the ceiling and roof and dome. Yeah, not quite sure. Don't know. I think it should be over one. I think it should. Yeah, it should. Oh well, we get the idea. But, yeah, that's the one thing I'm having trouble with now. These floors, really super simple to do. Straightforward and everything. Even with these stairs, they look really good. I love the cracked, the beaten down look of it. Yeah. Maybe, let's go with this. Let's go with this, huh? Maybe a little pathway to there. So you get that, well, that kind of blubs out that way. Nah, maybe, I think I like it this way. I think I do. Because that kind of gets you comfortable distance to kind of just come over here. Alright, so we got that, and I think this will be fine for the entire floor. I don't think that'll be a problem. It's the whole matching it up here that I'm not quite sure about. Yeah. I like the brick. I think I like the cobblestone. Pretty sure I do. And the smooth stone and all that randomness will be fine in there. I just don't want it to be boring, you know. I don't want it to just be another random block placement here and there and everywhere, whatever. But here, I'll do this on camera here for once, because I think this is what you guys want to see, the meat of it all. And as I do this, I want to tell you guys a story. Something completely stupid happened to me just now. It is Sunday night as I speak. The Walking Dead just premiered a new season of it. That looks good. And I was really excited. I did this really good kind of recap for the first commercial break and whatnot. And what they did was they had so many cliches of people like moving on, and if you don't if you're not familiar with The Walking Dead, it's zombie apocalypse, and that's basically the premise. So you have a whole group of people who are trying to get past the fact they just had an encounter with another group of people who weren't so friendly. So they're trying to get past that, and they're trying to move on. They're trying to rebuild and everything. And they were doing the opening monologue, not monologue, but just kind of here's where we're at kind of thing. And as they were doing that, it was easy for me to tell who was going to live and die in a way. They would show you a really good character who's really sweet and nice, and show you his love interest at the time, and automatically you're dead. Like, that is not you don't do that in zombie movies and action movies, whatever. That's weird. What's that? But yeah, and I was like, he's dead. And then they showed another group of people, a couple people, and I was like, they're dead too, you know. And they're because they like, whenever you have a relationship or have a future, whether it's retirement or getting married or whatever, you're dying. All right, it's a zombie apocalypse. You're dying. And so after all that, I texted my friend, and I was like, dude, they are so going to kill a lot of people. I don't think it was that exact phrase. I think I was just like, dude, they're gonna kill so many people. I feel it. Yeah, that's what it was. It was, dude, they're gonna kill so many people. I feel it. And my friend had gotten a new phone. By the way, I think that looks good. Or maybe just this, and then have the cauldrons elsewhere, maybe on the floor here. And so I texted him that, and he'd gotten a new phone a long time ago, and I was like, no, that's his number. That's got to be his number, you know. And turns out it wasn't his number, so I just sent some random person who I don't know a text saying that these people are going to kill a lot of people, that I just felt it. Oh man, I felt so awkward after that. He's like, dude, I'm sorry, but this is not who you want to talk to right now, or who you think it is. And I was like, oh, sorry. Hope you like Walking Dead. And I just kind of let the awkward moment happen. And yeah, so I'm expecting the police to be here anytime now. Oh man, only me that would happen to. So funny, I enjoy it. I think this is the best way to go about it right here. Maybe not there though, because we have the enchanting table out. So maybe here, like that. So we have this kind of table effect. Maybe even, ooh. By the way, you can do that. In case I just blew your minds. Probably didn't. Hey, stupid blocks. I can't place anything there. Man. Oh, I need to shift click. I've been playing on the PC version a little bit too much lately. That looks nice. I like that. Wonder if we do it the other way though. What would that look like? Go the other way. Maybe even cobblestone. Ooh. Maybe, maybe. Maybe. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh, that's not gonna do good. No, that's terrible. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. This is why you're here. You guys are supposed to inspire me. I'm trying to get this down. That looks good. But I don't want it to look good because it's the same. Mm-hmm. I think I like that because it's smooth and that makes more sense for a table. And then down here we can have the cobblestone and whatnot. But as a table, that makes the most sense because your table's not going to erode away, you know. But that looks good. I like that. So we'll do that for a brewing station. I might just have 2 brewing stations because of that. One on either side. Maybe, you know, like netherwort, spider eye, fermented spider eye, gunpowder, just for the splash potion of farming. I think I'll do that because I did need a kind of I have an extra spot in the library. If you remember from the last episode, there's an extra one of these little, man, these cows love me, the extra little cubby hole where these are at. And how am I gonna do this? Chests. I kind of just want to do this if I'm gonna do that, but then I can't because there's the library books, the bookshelves up there. Cow, get on out of here. Let's see. I think having chests like this will be just fine. Maybe, I don't know. I think we'll have a separate area for that, and we'll just have this. Maybe I'll put one here and one here. Nah, I can't do that. I don't know. Get out of here. But I think for the most part, for the basic part, we got it worked out. This I can do in survival anyway. And I can always make it symmetrical, which is probably what I'm going to wind up doing here. Just making it so that, you know, brew right here, boom, boom, maybe even here. Just for, you know, I mean, this kind of stuff, this I'll let go of how it looks just for how it functions. Although that might be too much for me. That looks good right there. That'll get us lit. I might even lower this a little bit. I'll see how that looks. Because I kind of feel it's too close here, but then it might be too close here. Because this is, I believe, 1 block difference between that and that. Yes, it is. So, I don't know. Might lower it. In fact, let's do that right now. Just so you guys can see. So you guys can be here. Oh, stupid item frames. Get out of there. We will lower it. And it is a simple chandelier. I always have trouble saying these. I don't know why. Chandelier. And then we'll do that, that, and that. I think that's all I got. Yep. And then pane right there. All around here. And then we have pop right there. Man, these cows! I seriously think there's something different with the AI in this creative mode. Like, they love me. It's probably the light. I know they're attracted to light, but come on now. Ooh. That's not... It's not terrible. That's... might maybe work with that. Maybe that. Oh man. This is why you need creative mode, just to work things out, just to make it look the way you want it to. Because I wouldn't think of doing this dark wood, you know? I mean, I wouldn't do that off the bat in the first place. But because, you know, I can just open up and have all this stuff. Boom. That looks good, but I don't think that looks good for what I want. That's a good, like, lamp post or something. Ooh. There's nothing going on up here, is there? I wonder if we just did that. Would that make it look good? Maybe. I don't know. See, like, I had this finished project. I lowered it. And now I'm getting these new ideas. Get out of here, cow. Doesn't really light this up much, though. Which is what I was trying to do. This still looks really dark. And I don't like that. You know? Of course we could always do the whole hidden lighting with the piston and everything. But, I don't know. That doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look terrible, doesn't look terrible. I think we're going to keep them raised, because I like this height, not this height, so we're going to raise this guy back up. But as for the lighting, not entirely sure. It's weird, because I just said I was a master of hiding lighting in the last episode. But I'm having a little bit of trouble here. Not quite sure what to do here. Maybe I'll do these little cubbies first so I can see where I need the lighting most, and hopefully this can do that. Or maybe I'll just run the risk of mob spawning, because that's always nice. Or maybe... Maybe... Boom. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. You know? I mean, chicken? Did you not see what happened to the cow? I mean, I was thinking that it was a little bit too open here. It did feel really open. In the actual spider spawner dungeon place that I'm building. I'm sorry. I can't walk and talk at the same time, people. There. Oh. Maybe oak would be better. But, yeah. Maybe. Maybe oak. I don't know. I'm gonna come to a couple decisions here. I just wanted you guys to be a part of it. This is probably enough time for a commercial break. I think one of those will be fine. I think we'll do that. Maybe even just one on one side, you know, not symmetrical like it's old. Maybe even doing this thing. Maybe, I don't know. And then like, see, this is why I can't rush it. I can't. It's impossible for me to rush these episodes. Just so that I can get what I want exactly how I like it. I'll work on this, you guys don't worry, I'll come to a decision. It's really late at night though, so I'm pretty tired. I'll probably do this and go to bed and then build it with you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow morning being Monday morning, bright beautiful Monday morning. But yeah, I'll work this out and let's see. I want to do a transition that someone else did here. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. I'm sorry, this is so weird. But I want to try this. So, I will be with you guys as soon as I figured this out. But until then, later. This totally didn't work. Nope, can't do it. I don't know how. I'll see you over there, guys. So, almost a week ago, I started this project just trying to figure out what exactly I could do to get ourselves some harming potions, and a lot of them. And that's because I wanted to farm a lot of blazed rods, because I needed a lot of glowstone, and blazed rods, of course, and blazes, you know. But, yeah, That little tiny project, that was my phone, that little tiny project just turned into this. This by no means is close to being finished. I still might be able to finish it today. The ceiling and the walls I will do in this fashion. You guys saw this earlier in the episode. I'll continue this out here and everywhere. That shouldn't be terrible. However, getting these reeds are just dreadful. I still need a lot of bookshelves. And for that reason, it is a lot. It's really difficult to farm reeds, so I'm going to have to make another trip back home for more bookshelves and reeds and whatnot. However, this is cool. I wonder what biome we're in here. Oh, we're getting towards the jungle. You can tell, look at that. It's getting green. And right over there? Yeah, right over there, I think is our zombie spawner, as you saw, hopefully. But let me walk you through what I plan to do. I'm not done yet. I think there's enough time left in the episode to finish up some stuff. I think I'll have enough time tomorrow morning to work a couple things out. Hopefully I go to bed on time. Last night was pretty terrible for sleeping wise. Over here is still dark, which, yeah, not quite sure what to do there. I might add a little glowstone there just for maybe a redstone lamp or something. Piston, maybe, with that glowstone trick. That'd be cool. Maybe. But over here, this is huge, right here. Oh, and I put chests here on this. I think you guys saw this maybe earlier. And I did add this kind of random effect to it. One, because it looks good, too. It also got me more bookshelves, so yeah, that's good. But this is not going to be permanent here. At least the sugarcane isn't. The sugarcane is just for me to farm. And what this does is this will give us a little life, a little green in here. This will, I don't know, it adds something that I really like. So you just come down here in this library. We have a cool little pond area where we can just sit down on this chair and enjoy our book and go AFK or whatever. That's nice. I like that. We'll get these worked out. This is our bed right there. They can't be placed on glowstone. You gotta place the glowstone underneath them. Here will be, I believe, another brewing station. Maybe. Yeah, maybe another brewing station. And then here and here, I think we're gonna have a couple more chests. Just for harming potions, maybe. Because what I'm thinking is, I don't know. We'll have something. And then, one of these is going to have to be our entrance, so that we, you know how in both of the farms we come down with the ladder. That's what we need here. And I don't want to put it here because this is kind of out in the open. So back hidden in the corner here, like even this little lip will be okay. But what I'm thinking is we have a little secret button or a secret passageway somewhere that we bump something for, maybe a minecart or something. I don't know. Something cool. If we have a minecart here on a block, I could walk through here and possibly push it down, activating. I don't know. It's been a long time. I've been down here forever, and this is gonna take a while. This gives us a reason to put mossy cobble over here, and you see a whole bunch of moss stone in here, just to kind of make it blend. And this is beautifully held up by this stone that I'm really enjoying. Put some stairs in there later. And down here I continued this little pattern. Here I think we're going to have more bookshelves, maybe just here, maybe all 3 tall with some wood here, bookshelves here and here. Yeah, you can see I need a lot more. Um, don't know exactly how to hide lighting. Maybe in the corners I'll just have some glowstone or redstone lamps or something. But what else? Oh yes, you can see this water dripping. You'll see periodically. Yeah, this water is not from this pool. It is not from that little pool. It is from little blocks of water I put up here. And this is me being stupid or silly or whatever. Anywhere there was a moss stone or a cracked stone, I put a water source block, as if you saw right here, as if it was dripping down and creating moss or cracking the stone. Little cool, little details I really enjoy. Yeah, I told you this would be oak. I don't know how I feel about it. Don't know. I don't know. I like how it goes with this, which is why I like the oak. But I'm not sure about this. I think this blends too much. I think I might add some dark wood or something. I don't know. Maybe I like it. Maybe I don't. We'll see. Maybe I'll add a red wool here. Maybe a pathway or something. Maybe this will be stone. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. That looks good. I'll do that. And a little redstone lamp right there to give us some light here. But the thing is, that is all the light we're going to have there. I'm having a lot more trouble lighting this up than I thought I would. I might have mini chandeliers. Because I think I like this. I think I like the way that looks. The nether brick fences along with the stone. I think that's good. I might have maybe a little something here. Piece of glowstone there. Let's see how that looks. This is basically what I do when I'm trying to figure this out. Just see how that looks. That doesn't look terrible. You know, could be worse. I don't know. I'll figure all that stuff out. I feel like it's gonna be a long episode, but that's okay. We'll crank this out. And so, as for now, that is where I am at. I am going to make a tree right here. I think it might be a jungle tree. Not quite sure. I want to put it here and have it kind of curve this way. Put some glowstone. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. We'll put a tree here, and then we'll have glowstone coming off of the tree. I kind of want a swampy, like a realistic tree right here. Give us some good light right there. And hopefully we won't have to deal with dark spots or enemies getting in. I think this looks great. I think it does. Oh, I'm excited for this. I like this. I love the chandeliers. I made them off center because we're too wide, and obviously it's an odd number, so I just went back and forth and kind of made it windy, I guess. So that's what I got for now. That's dark. That's terrible. I'll work all this stuff out later. For you guys, I'll do this off camera so you can see the final product either this episode or the beginning of next episode. But until then, later. Well, after almost a week, plenty of hours, plenty of late nights, bam! Look at that. Finally done. And when I mean finally, I mean finally done. I was up till probably 3 o'clock last night. Just going at this, getting all the touch-up stuff. You see, the thing is, we're at an awkward place. We are right in the middle of the map, but our house is over there. So it's hard to go back and forth, but man, did I have to do that a lot. Oh, but was it worth it? It was so worth it. This looks great. This looks awesome. I'm so happy with this. We have our our little bookshelves here. We can go through and look. It feels like a library. We got a brewing stand here. We've got some chests here with the necessary stuff here. I don't know. I mainly use the chests for decoration, for light. This can be what we're gonna enchant and whatnot. Again, I think you guys saw most of the functional part. We have lights there to turn it on and off. We have this to make it look like an enchanting table. You guys know about that for sure. Bed here, furnace, crafting table. Midway through I said, oh, that's a good texture. I wish I would have used that throughout. But then again, it's kind of really bold and whatnot. These had all my building supplies in here. This took forever to pack away. This is all the stuff I need to take care of the nature stuff. And whoops, over here is where I am putting our bows. That's a bow I got from enchanting last night. Flame 1, power 4. It's a one hit kill bow, which is great. Power 3 Infinity was what I got. Now here we got a whole bunch of string, a whole bunch of spider eyes. Well, actually we have a bunch of spider eyes here and here. Yep. So that's what we got. We get more over here, and these are all empty. But here we go. We have this nature scene, which you guys saw in the basic part, but I don't think you saw it this much. Just some glowstone here. You can't see it because it glitches out, but there's glowstone above here. I don't have shears. There's a glowstone in the ground there, and it kind of just glitches out when you put a leaf over it and around it. It's weird. Built this tree here. What do you guys think? I'm pretty proud of it. It looks like a good swampy tree. Usual stuff to make stuff look good. Flowers, netherwort, whatnot. That's also for the potion brewing. We only really need 4. Sugarcane will grow. Hopefully that'll be fast enough for us. We don't have to stock up very much. We do have instant damage potions here. I have been working at it a bit. One thing I did figure out, it is really difficult to get these spiders going in a stream. I think they track me through here, although I'm not sure. I'd have to double check and see. I love these chandeliers. These chandeliers look so good. I love the broken ceiling. It does look good. I had my doubts about it. I had my worries. But it does look good. I'm happy with it. Along with these torches and whatnot. Makes it feel uniform almost, but still random to a point, messy. And it really does feel broken down. It does feel like there's a certain event that happened that made it go to rubble. And as you can see on the sides here, we have ladders. In my eye, you know that scene from Harry Potter where he's getting his wand and the guy goes up on his ladder and he goes back and forth across the shelves? That's what I always think of when I think of these bookshelves for some reason. Don't know why. Now, I told you there was going to be a secret entrance here or here. I wasn't quite sure. I've decided not to put anything there, just the chests with the instant damage potions eventually. And we got a little chair here to really sit on and enjoy. But what I did instead was, oh yeah, it's the testing torch. Put a little button back here. What does the button do? What was that? What? What? Oh, hey. What is this? It's a little water stream. It goes up. All the way up to the surface it goes. Don't really get a good view because we got the chandelier in the way. No big deal though. That's fine. Functions really well. We are right here. And it's nighttime. Right in the middle of the swamp here. Hopefully I don't get a creeper in my face. And there's a creeper in my face. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. I hope not. But yeah, a little T flip-flop there. You can see it in action here. Closes it off, and it returns it to normal, which is fantastic. I love it. And we got the moss stone just around the watered area. This mossy stone brick is everywhere, but only the mossy cobblestone is around the water. Just because I can put it there. Here we have some more bookshelves. Oh, we got plenty of spiders. Plenty of spiders. Not as much as I'd like to, but whatever. Let's go turn it off. Let's go turn it off. Show you guys how it works. I'm sure you guys know. You guys have seen it like 4 times already. Yeah, I have some vines down here, creeping down here, water dripping. This just looks so cool. I'm really proud of this. Such a great feeling to end this build. It's just, finally, it's done, we can move on. I can't wait to go back to the green grass and the green jungle treehouse. Don't really have, we probably have like 5 or 6 zombies here. Not too many. But yeah, we just do this little looting sword trick. And we get a little bit of XP and a lot of bit of loot. Usually, I think they drop 0 to 1 spider eyes. I think each spider. So that was at least 9 spiders. I did the looting trick, but it's only looting 2, so I'm not quite sure specs on that. But you know, it was a good. This works really, really well. I'm really happy with this. Yeah. So looking forward to this. It doesn't look so good in the other texture pack, so I think I'll just do this for a little while. Make you guys, I don't know. If you enjoy this texture pack, I'll continue to use it. And something with the ladders, if you put them down all the way, when you walk through, you would kind of go up a little bit, which annoyed me. So figured I shouldn't do that. But yes, this is finally all done. Looks great. Upside down stairs here, upside down half slab, just to make it look put together. If it was cobblestone, it would look kind of weird. Glowstone in the tree to light this up. There's still a torch there, but I don't think we need that. Nah, we'll keep it dark just for fun. Just until we get that creeper right here. Then I'll put a piece of glowstone there. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for sticking around for this huge project. Please give it a like if you would. That would be so rewarding for all of this work. This is honestly a huge project. This is like the biggest project I've ever done just for a farm, just for something I'm not gonna live in. This is some end game stuff. Brewing station and ender chest, or wow, where did that come from? Enchanting table. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and until the next beautiful Minecraft episode, Minecraft morning, whew, I will catch up with you guys later. Have a good day.